What's going on, everyone? It's British Kim reporting to you live here from Times Square, New Year's Eve 2019. I just want to let you fuckers know that if you decide to come down here and watch the ball drop, don't do it. Stay your asses home. It's not worth it. If you go further back, it looks like an apocalypse is taking place. You got lines 10 blocks long. They're charging $50 for a poncho that doesn't even keep you dry. It's not worth it. I should have stood my ass in Britain. So if you're home, watch it from the TV with your family. Don't come down here. Don't buy tickets to come to New York City. It's not worth it, all right? Back to you, Jesus. Peace out, fuckers.
Alright, today's a car wash day. Before we go ahead and make our moves, I'm gonna head over to Yonkers. Just gotta drop off some stuff. Also, we need to pick up some stuff. You already know, before we start the day, I have to get a car wash. It was pretty packed today, so I'm only gonna do the outside. I have a lot of pigeon poop on top of it. I don't know what's going on with these birds, man, in New York. They didn't fly south this year, so they're still on top of the trees, pooping on people's cars like mine. You know I gotta get a B-roll of this, right? Nice and clean. Let's get going. Hope there's not a lot of traffic out there, but it is rush hour, so gotta do what we gotta do.
So we just got here and damn, it got dark so fast outside. That's the thing about this time of the year. At like 4 o'clock, the sun is gone. It's nowhere in sight. We're here to see my brother real quick. We're here to drop off some gifts, some things that I have for him as well, and probably take a little trip around here because it's been a minute since we've been in Yonkers.
What up?
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
My brother went upstairs real quick to take up all the gifts and stuff that we got him, but he already knew that Grayson loves his cars, so he got him these little Hot Wheel cars, and Grayson just woke up from a nap, so he's about to be hype.
This is so cool. Look, the army one.
Oh, he threw his sippy cup.
Look at this one too. Wow, look how cool.
Uncle D got you that.
Whoa, a submarine from Uncle D.
5 minutes later.
So we just waited for him to come out with the kids and his wife, and then we're gonna go get something to eat. Like Kim said, we're gonna explore around Yonkers. Are you guys familiar with Yonkers? Do you guys know that Yonkers is part of New York? A lot of people don't know that. They think it's like another state or something.
Even though it feels like it's not part of New York, it is.
What do you think we should get to eat?
I'm thinking we should check out the, what's that? What's it called? It's called Yonkers, whoa, what's it called? I just blacked out. I had it in my head the whole time. I'm losing it right now. I just had it, and then as soon as I was gonna say it, like he asked me, my mind went blank. I think it's called Pizza Barn, something like that. But I've been wanting to go there forever. Yeah, Pizza Barn Yonkers, but we never come down this way, so now that we have a reason to be here, we might as well go with my brother. The slices are massive. They're like the size of my body. So. When you work, you gotta worry about getting your lunch and all that extra stuff.
That's a fact.
And lunch is expensive every day, unless you pack your lunch, which most people don't do.
Yeah, you forget too. Like, I probably like 3 times ever I remember to pack my lunch.
Yeah.
But that place is cheap. And
the food is good, so it's like, yeah, it's a win-win.
And for us, it's 50% off if we buy when we're working, and if we dine in with family, we get 25% off.
We're trying to figure out what we're gonna eat. We have a lot of options.
He's like, come, let's go that way. Let's see what's down there. I'm like, you know what's down there? Freaking big ass Chipotle side.
You know, I want some Chipotle, right? Either that or
I'm done with Red Lobster. You used to go there. Did he charge you like
yo, tell him
$50 for like a little lobster?
And it's not even lobster. So now I go and I just buy the real lobster. I get like 3-pound lobsters and make it myself.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna spend all that money, you might as well make it yourself.
What I do love about that place is the shrimp scampi. Oh, the shrimp scampi is the best.
Like that.
What?
Yeah, I'm allergic.
You're allergic?
Really? No.
My tongue gets mad itchy. But if it's fried, like if it's really cooked,
yeah,
I'll be able to eat it.
Oh yeah, well that's how you eat it. Really cooked.
No, I know, but you know, like
fried,
some like I don't know, like it has to be like crispy type.
Okay, yeah.
What about you, Tahiri? You like seafood, right?
Yeah.
You're not allergic, right?
No, I'm not allergic.
See, I got a bad reaction last time. I ate some shrimp. I think because Kim made a bad batch. Not because she made it bad. We bought it bad.
Yeah.
So I broke out and ended up in the hospital. I had like my whole back was like, it had a bunch of like hives. I was like, oh. What I would do without these. Thank you, Cross County, for having these. I think I'm gonna have fried rice with orange chicken. That looks really delicious. That orange chicken looks real good.
Yeah, I want that.
Orange chicken? Orange chicken? I mean, you pick whatever you want, but I'm just saying, it looks pretty good. Spicy shrimp. Oh, yes. Want some of that?
That spicy shrimp is a must.
Delicious. We have an awkward sitting situation, so this is the way we're sitting here. Everything's all used up. The shrimp is delicious, and the orange chicken to die for. How was the food, Tahiri? Was it good?
Yeah, it was great.
I even got an extra batch after I was done with the first batch. That's how good it was. We'll be back soon.
Jesus was right, those shrimps were delicious. Panda Express, who would have thought? It's our first time having that and it won't be the last. You had it before, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to come here all the time on my break.
Last night I had a dream, right? That Jesus was like cheating on me or whatever. Like I caught him on the phone talking to somebody else. And then I woke up this morning, and you ever had that happen to you where you wake up and then they're like, oh hey babe, good morning. You're like, I love you, but don't touch me right now. Like, right? And they really didn't even do nothing, but
You wake up and you look at them like, you stupid bitch.
yeah.
Like, I hate you right now.
Yeah. And you know they didn't even do nothing. They'd be mad happy like, hi, good morning. You'd be like, don't fucking touch me right now. Be like, how dare you cheat on me in my dream? Nah, but Jesus knows better than that. He knows that us Boricuas don't play. By the way, guys, I used to work here at BB when they used to have it up here. And of course, y'all know they shut every BB store down.
Spanish people and the Jamaicans say bebe.
Bebe, yeah. It's true. It's true. They used to come in here and say, hey, this is Bebe. Hey, welcome to BB. Nah, but that was a good store. I left there because some lady tried to pull a racist stunt on me. Corporate came in one day and she looked at me. She's like, what are you waiting for? Go get the broom. And I'm like, oh nah, she's trying to play me right now. So right there, I told her, she was the manager too. I told her right there, I went to get my bag because it was about to be my lunch break in like an hour. I got my bag when it was time for lunch and I was out. I'm like, yeah, you know what? By the way, I quit. Went back 2 weeks later to get my check with a nice suntan because I came from the beach. You know, when you just come back from the beach, you're mad red. I walked in there, I was like, oh yeah, I'm here to pick up my check, my last check. She was looking at me like that.
Facts.
Looking through them, and she gave it to me.
They hate that so bad.
I know.
Like, nigga, you owe me that. What you mean?
Yeah, you know, I used to do good there too. I used to make mass sales, and like everyone loved me. Like I was a stylist in there. I used to help everybody. It was a great job. But now, you don't try to play me and get away with it.
Soon after.
So we were gonna go to Haagen-Dazs, but yeah, we were gonna go to Haagen-Dazs. Haagen-Dazs. Oh yeah, Haagen-Dazs. But they were kind of packed in there, and it's a small spot. So we're gonna go to frozen yogurt. But like you already know, I'm about that frozen yogurt life all day. Frozen yogurt all day. Gelato. You guys like gelato?
Talenti gelato too.
Talenti gelato.
That one specifically. I searched it. They said they churn it at a slower pace, so there's no air bubbles and it's more creamy, like more smooth.
Yeah. You know what? I tried one flavor one time and it was banging. I don't remember which one it was, but I know it was really good. So I gotta try some more.
I got a sample of the eggnog. I don't like it. Cookies and cream with a little bit of everything. What you got there?
It was supposed to be ultimate cheesecake, but it came out peppermint.
Oh my god.
So peppermint eggnog.
Put camera on top of peppermint?
Yeah, I had to. It was for the bottom flavor. The peppermint wasn't planned. I'm about to see how it tastes mixed up though. Caramel and eggnog. It was supposed to be ultimate cheesecake and I didn't. Freaking pink is coming out. And I don't really...
Later on you're gonna be on the toilet like that.
I don't really like the aftertaste. It tastes like you have the candy in your mouth, that's why.
What did you get to hear?
I got the creamy eggnog and cake batter.
I got cake batter. I kept it simple. Everything was out. Like everything said do not draw because they were running out of all the flavors. So pretty much all there was eggnog, cake batter, and the peppermint one that he got. So I got this one, cake batter, and it's delicious.
And cookies and cream.
I'm about to feed him all the peppermint.
You like it?
Tahiri said that the eggnog tastes like it has liquor in it. Later she's gonna be like, why you crying, Dion? What's going on, Cammy? You wanna get breastfed? Y'all already know how Grayson feels about ice cream. He doesn't like it, so he's drinking his milk.
I almost finished mine, yeah.
Oh, I'm done.
You get numb to the peppermint, so I was just like, down with that shit.
After what, you don't feel your mouth anymore.
Your mouth is mad coated. But listen, mad as you, man, spitballing out. Like, you know when you get numb in the dentist and you just spit all day? Facts.
You be like, you come out the dentist and you be like, you be like, yeah, I think it's wearing off.
The insides of your gums is mad chewed up and shit.
You just be walking and it just be hanging off like that, like the dogs. Like for mad long.
They closing.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what time do you guys close? 9. Oh wow.
Oh wow. You should have told us to get out of here.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye. It's always a good time around these guys. We laughed so much. Oh, you know what happened to me one time in this Forever 21, the one that's around the corner? I was in there, right? And I'm getting ready to go to work when I worked at BB. So I go in there, get what I need, because I needed like an outfit to wear that day for work. I needed to get something together because they had like a specific theme going on. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just go into Forever 21, pull something together, and then I'll go to work right after that. Tell me why I'm standing on the line to pay, and I don't know how, but I dropped the money that I needed to pay for it. Now I got to the front, I was almost about to pay. I was like the next person online, and then I realized that I dropped the money, so I looked behind me, and the lady was behind me. She was mad nervous, like an older lady, and she was like that. She took that shit? She was, yeah, she took it. But then I'm like, damn, like what do I do? Like that really hurt me because everything was worth probably like 80 something dollars or whatever. So I had dropped like 90 bucks on the floor, and she took it. Like I didn't know what to do in that situation. I didn't know if I should tell her like, listen, I know you took my money, like stop acting mad nervous, give it back to me, or like what to do, or like just like go off on her and just start fighting in there. I didn't know what to do because I felt so hurt. I'm like, damn, like I just put the clothes down and I walked out. And then after that I was so sad that day, because you already know when you work in retail, like $90 is a lot. You gotta work mad hours to get that. But it's okay. What goes around comes around. When you do things like that to people, you might feel good at the moment, like, oh, I found money, it's from the person right in front of me, they dropped it, that's cool, I'm gonna just pocket it, I'm not gonna say anything. But those things come back around one day. Whenever
I find like anything lost, like if I see someone drop something, I always be like, oh yeah,
me too.
But if it's lost, like I don't see no one in sight, yeah, like, I just be like, fuck it.
Cause like she doesn't know how hard I worked to make that money at the time, and the thing is, like, it's cool, like I said, you feel good about it, you pick it up, and it's all good. But if you know who dropped it and they're right in front of you and like, you see it's like a young kid or whatever, like just give it back, you know? If you find it on the floor and no one's in sight, then that's different.
That happened over here,
It's
right?
all good. Yeah, that happened right there at that Forever 21 years ago. That happened to me. But it's okay. Like I said, what goes around comes around. What goes around comes back around. I thought I told ya. Hey. We just dropped everybody off, and this time I don't want to leave Yonkers without showing you guys my old house. You guys remember that little story time mukbang that we did not too long ago where we told you guys Jesus used to pick me up every single day from this place? Well, this is the place we were talking about. Does this bring back memories? This bumpy hill?
Freaking slopey hill.
Look at this.
God.
Oh, we're pulling up now. So this is it right here. You probably can't see much, but aw, we lived right up there on the second floor. It's my little house from back in the days. Little apartment up there. It's Maple Street. You see the lights right there? Jesus used to park right in between these two cars every single time. So I always hear the music blasting, and then I'll come downstairs and he was waiting for me. Oh man, I feel like that was years and years ago. I mean, it was years ago, but they're good memories. But it was good going back. We haven't been back since like 2013, no, 14.
Yeah, around there.
It's been years, so a few years, like 4 years. So it was nice. It was nice seeing the old block, and now we're about to head back home. Turn here. How was it, Mortal Kombat?
It was good. You know, every time I used to come here, well, not every time, a lot of times I came here, I got pulled over because of my window tint. They really anal about it over here in Yonkers. Well, everywhere in New York, but here in Yonkers especially, they always pull you over and that's the excuse. I'm surprised we didn't get pulled over now.
Doesn't it seem like a whole nother world now?
Yeah, it changed. I think they're gentrifying Yonkers too.
Look at this. It's a small little town. We're gonna go back to Brooklyn and everything's gonna be still open. It's gonna feel like it's the middle of the day.
Yeah, this feels like California a little bit. Everything is like quiet, there's nothing open, it's desolate, there's like no movement, just a bunch of cars trying to get home. It doesn't look like people are active right now.
Like look, the one bodega that you find and it's closed. But anyways, we're about to get back on this highway and head back to Brooklyn.
Looking at cloudy skies with rain falling across the tri-state. It will be raining right through the evening hours. Unfortunately, that means it will be a mess out there at Times Square. At least temperatures won't be too bad. Hey, it'll be about 50 degrees warmer than it was last year during New Year's Eve. We'll see the mercury rising from the low 40s to about 48 by midnight.
Once again, we're at this point, guys. It's the end of the year, December 31st, 2018. We shared an awesome year together, but just in case you missed anything or you're new to the channel, here are some highlights of our year. Those were some pretty good highlights, weren't they? I mean, I had a great year.
Yeah, it was really fun. I hope next year is as fun as this year.
If you guys are wondering why we're hiding out in the car right now, it's because we're coming up with the plan due to the rain. It's raining pretty hard right now.
We really weren't expecting this much rain to come down, but you know how Mother Nature is.
Yeah, she waits for no one. But this year, guys, is a special year. We decided to do something a little different today. This is something that we've had on our bucket list for a few years now, and we just never did it. Last night we were sitting down talking, and we decided that today's gonna be the day that we check that off of our little bucket list.
We have a long bucket list, by the way.
As New Yorkers, we don't really do touristy things. Like when you're born and raised here, it's not common to like go to the Statue of Liberty or like the Empire State Building or anything like that.
That's more for out-of-towners, you know. They like to come out here and they like to explore those type of places, 42nd Street, 34th Street. But as a New Yorker, we don't really do those things. I mean, we go to 42nd, to the movies and stuff like that. But like to go watch the ball drop and stuff like that, you don't really see a lot of New Yorkers do that. And the ones that do, you know, I don't know. But for the majority of New Yorkers that I know, they don't do that. But I don't know if you noticed that the last couple of years we've been going to the ball drop in Brooklyn and Coney Island. They have like the little ball drop over there. And those are pretty cool, but those just started maybe like, I don't know, a few years ago.
I mean, and it's not even the ball dropping. It's just like the lights go on to like this ride that used to be there before, and like everybody just starts screaming and shouting when the 12 o'clock hits.
Brooklyn!
Yeah, that's what they scream, Brooklyn. So it was pretty cool though, but I think we needed to take that up a notch this year. I think we needed to do some of this touristy stuff because people all around the world come today to go see the ball drop in Times Square. That's what we've been wanting to do, and we decided that today's gonna be the day that we do it.
So coming over here, especially on this day, is a hassle. But I told Kim, we got good luck. Watch, we're gonna find parking over there. It's not gonna be too far. She's like, yeah, in your dreams, you crazy. And while we were driving over here, we saw all the cops and all of the streets that were closed. We were like, oh man.
Yeah, even the SWAT team is out here.
Yeah, it's bad. Like, you can't find no type of parking here. But you know what? We did. We actually sitting in the parking right now. We are on West 63rd and Broadway, so we're not that far. So we're going to put on our ponchos, our rain ponchos, because it's raining. And we're going to get our camera gear together. That's what we're doing right now. We're trying to figure out which camera we're going to take out. We're probably going to take this one with a cover and then probably use the GoPro to, like, vlog. So if the quality changes on this, don't blame us.
And we prepared for everything today. Grayson has his nice little cover for his stroller. We slept a lot today. We slept a good amount of hours just so that Grayson won't be tired, we won't be tired, even though he's a night owl anyways. But you know, we made sure that he wasn't going to be cranky or anything like that. It's not cold, by the way. It's like 50-something degrees, which is amazing because last year on New Year's it was only 10 degrees. We have some great weather going on right now. The only problem is that it's raining and it stops every now and then, so I feel like we're still gonna get some good footage for you guys. Just remember, we love y'all and we're doing this for you and a little bit for us as well, but mainly for you.
So Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year from our family to yours. If you had a great 2018, I hope you have an even better 2019. I hope all your dreams, your goals are accomplished next year. And if you had a bad year and you had some struggles this year, I hope that 2019 gets even better for you. If you had financial difficulties, if you had personal battles that you were trying to overcome, I hope that God blesses you and you have a wonderful year to come. But with that being said, we're about to pack up, get these ponchos on, and hit the city. I forgot to mention they're really strict with the rules today. As you know, people be wanting to do crazy things and they're scared of terroristic acts, so we're not allowed to bring book bags. There are no restrooms there whatsoever, no porta potties or anything like that. And we've been told that people have been waiting there since 4 in the morning and they actually have adult diapers on, but we weren't about to do that, no way. So when you come here, just make sure, you know, you use the bathroom, don't drink too much water, things like that, because once you get out of the line, they don't let you go back in. No backpacks are allowed, so bring big coats with extra pockets, put your little snacks in there and you'll be good.
Just then.
Just been out of the car maybe for like 3 minutes. We're already soaked. Can you imagine waiting all the way to 12 o'clock? I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to do it. What do you think, babe?
I don't know. I can imagine the people who've been here since the early morning. They must be sick already.
With a pamper on too.
At least it's not cold out here.
Yeah, that's true. It's not that bad.
It really is.
We're not gonna melt, and one day we're gonna laugh about this. I mean, we're laughing right now, honestly.
It's crazy.
I always thought that people in ponchos look pretty ridiculous, and look at us now.
Oh man.
I don't care though. Grayson's warm and he's dry. I made sure I bundled him up real good, so as long as he's good, I'm good. I'm having fun.
Wet fun, may I add. I just stepped on a puddle. Check out my footwear. Should've just put on sandals. You know what this feels like? naked and afraid. Except we're not naked.
As Duke and Amal fortify their camp, they're unaware that this torrential rain is actually part of an enormous storm.
Yeah, for real. And look, it looks like we're in the jungle too, but except that's Central Park.
From what I've read, there's supposed to be over 1 million people here today.
Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why we weren't smart enough to bring umbrellas, we did bring one, but you're not allowed to bring them in. So a lot of people are just standing in the rain getting soaked because they're like, I'm not getting offline or else I'm getting kicked out of here. So they've been standing, getting wet for hours and hours. We're good though. These ponchos are everything right now. I'm not feeling anything on my body or my face.
My feet are soaked. I can't say that.
Grayson knows exactly when and when to not do stuff. Like, he hates that plastic thing on top of his stroller, but he's not even trying to take it off right now because he knows it's keeping him dry.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so we just walked to 59th Street, you know, where the Apple store is at. Now we gotta walk down to 40 Deuce. Hopefully it's not that packed. Yeah, right.
And buy some boots just for Jesus and I, because our feet are beyond soaked right now, but they're not gonna let us walk in there with the bag, so there's no point. We're just gonna suck it up though. It's all good.
You wanna know something? Though my feet are soaked, after you keep walking they get a little cold, but once you go into another puddle they get warm again.
I think after this our sneakers are gonna smell like straight cheese bits.
11 minutes later.
You see the poncho I got? I paid $3 for this in Brooklyn. Or $2.99, $3. The guy just informed me right there that he paid $12.99 for his. Well, $12. Could you believe that? That's crazy.
It's New York City for you though. They try to hustle you in any way possible.
I gotta get into this poncho business.
Either that or get into the adult diaper business. We would have just sold everything today.
That's a great idea. I might have to look into that soon. New York City. The city that hustles, G. You know what I mean? By the way, those were all counterfeit bags. Don't ever buy those out here. People will laugh at you and I can't say nothing about it.
So we walked 21 blocks to 42nd Street, only for the officers to tell us that the next entrance is back up on 54th Street. So we're walking back now and see if we can get in through there. If not, we're just gonna get up out of here.
If they don't let us in there, it's really not worth it. Also, why they don't put no signs up? Like, I'm supposed to like just walk around in the rain. Imagine if it was like 10 degrees out here, but it's not cold. I'm actually hot. I got 2 pairs of jeans on, actually a pair of sweats underneath, and some jeans, and I'm soaked. So you can imagine how uncomfortable I feel right now. I had to take my glasses off because all of the rain, I couldn't see. It was like all blurry. So I'm gonna have to go bird box on you guys real quick.
Hi guys, you trying to get through?
Uh-huh.
Do you have a ticket?
What? You need a ticket?
You have to have a ticket or you have to be staying in a hotel here.
How do I get to the...
If you want to, you trying to see the ball drop? 38th Street. 38th Street.
My patience is running short now. We got up to 52nd Street. There was an entrance there, and the girl tells us that we need tickets. When I looked online, they told us that you didn't need to buy any tickets, that it's for everyone. And she told us to go down to 38th Street. There's an entrance there for people who don't have tickets. So this is the last one, if not...
Okay, these girls are tweaking right now.
Moments later.
Okay, we made it to 38th Street. Now let's hope we can get through this crowd. That's gonna be another challenge.
Let's hope this is the right place. How about that?
True.
If not, we're gonna be spending our New Year's Eve in the car on the way back home.
We're not the only ones with the stroller. I am officially submerged. That wasn't the correct entrance, so we're gonna try 8th Avenue. That was Broadway and 38th. I might as well take a shower out here. I am so soaked and I gotta pee. I'm starting to consider one of those diapers right now. Okay, so we decided not to go in because the line is ridiculous. Backpacks, no umbrellas. Backpacks, no umbrellas.
that Jesus showed you guys, that's just the beginning of it. The officer told us that it goes 10 blocks down. It was worth the experience though. At least we got to share it with you guys. We're not doing this alone. I'm not gonna lie, I just got scared to death because I heard some popping sounds, but it turns out that they're popping fireworks above. Everybody looked because, you know, people were already so traumatized in New York. We thought it was something else, but it was just fireworks. We're out of here though. Let's go back to the car. We only have to walk about 50 blocks back. There's actually an hour and a half left until the ball drops. And now you see why we don't do touristy things. Now you know why we stay in the hood, because of things like this. Anytime you come into Manhattan, it's crazy on a regular day. So you could just imagine now. And I don't even want to think about the people that are trying to get on the train to go back home. That's gonna be crazy.
I'm a little disappointed that we weren't able to watch the ball drop, but maybe next year we get a little more prepared. This was a last minute thing.
No, never. I'm never coming back.
Kim forgot to mention that we were trying to book a hotel last night, but they were outrageously overpriced and they were booked.
If you want to celebrate at a restaurant, I think it was Applebee's or something like that, they were charging $300 a person. Yes. Applebee's.
That's crazy.
Where they give you 2 for $20 on every other day, but today, $300 a piece.
Yeah, and regular restaurants were like $500 a head.
And even that was sold out.
And kids too, $500 a kid. That's crazy.
We need to open up a restaurant over here.
Good idea.
11 minutes later.
We're almost there. Good thing I brought oatmeal cookies. I have those in my bag in the car. Good thing Jesus' brother is making tacos árabes. We're about to head over there right now and go freeload.
You think we're gonna make it in time?
I don't know. We have about an hour, but this is where you're gonna put the car to the test. Oh, E63 this, E63 that is the best, right? So let's see how fast he gets us there.
This is the live performance right now. This is what we're missing. I have no idea who that is.
Howdy, y'all. We're back in the car now. We're nice and dry. How you feeling, Jesus?
I'm feeling darn good.
We're about to head over to Jesus' brother's house now. He made us some tacos árabes. It's gonna be darn good now. Darn good. Hopefully we make it for the ball drops. I think we will though. We have about 20 minutes or so.
You can always see my balls drop.
Watch out now, Jesus. This is a PG-13 channel. Little cussing every now and then ain't never hurt nobody, but we ain't gonna be talking about no baby bat or nothing like that.
I'm sorry, little lady.
I'm over here feeling like Woody from Toy Story.
Hey, watch it, dude.
Hey, what happened to your accent?
Hey, I'm sorry about that.
He got real Brooklyn for a second there. We feel better now. We're nice and dry. Well, the top half is dry. My pants are soaked. My sneakers are still soaked. But we're about to head over to Jesus' brother's house. Like I said, he's making tacos árabes. And he invited us earlier, but since we thought we were gonna be here, we weren't too sure, so we didn't give him a legit answer. But now we know for sure. We're about to head over there and eat some good food, spend some time with the familia. So the night is gonna end good after all. I'm sorry guys, I know it was a failure. We weren't able to see the ball drop, but we have fun and that's all that matters. I love spontaneous things like that, and that's what I love about Jesus, is that he's always down to do last minute things with me. And that's how we have fun, that's how we make our memories. So even though we weren't able to give you the footage that we went there for, I hope you guys still enjoyed this vlog, because we definitely enjoyed making it. So hopefully we make it on time to Jesus' brother's house before the ball drops. We're trying to get there as fast as possible, if you can see. Otherwise, we're gonna be bringing in 2019 in the car here, crossing over the Queensbridge.
A few minutes later.
Oh, we made it, and we only have 5 minutes until the ball drops, so we gotta rush in there. Gray, let's go, Papa.
By the way, I was driving with no shoes.
Yeah, he was barefoot.
You guys see the time? 11:58.
Oh,
we made it! We made it in time. Look at my feet. 3 minutes. Oh my God.
Look at my pants.
2019. We're almost there.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Manuel. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Never again. The only way I will ever do that again is if I could rent a hotel and then I could come downstairs, because other than that, it's impossible to get in there.
So we're starting off this New Year strong because tomorrow this vlog should be up, which is great. We're trying, and this is our goal, to upload more often this year.
Yes.
Because you guys always want us to upload more often, and we really do try, but you know, with everyday life and stuff.
Yes. And even if we did like daily vlogs, which shout out to those who could do it, the quality of these videos will go kind of down because, you know, just upload. I like to take my time editing and obviously, you know, give you guys the stuff that we give you. But we'll try to do it a little bit more often now. It's a promise.